Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a review of the Volk Corruption, which is the second epic variant of the Volk, which had been in the Quartermaster collection a few months ago, but I think it got removed in the prototype lab when the Raven and the UDM got added in. I could be wrong there, but it doesn't matter at this stage. But basically you can buy it 4,000 salvage now if you've got all the previous variants of the Volk. If you don't, it's going to cost you like at max 6,750 salvage, I think, if you need all variants. So basically I'm just going to go through the perks first of all, then the aesthetics of the gun, and then my opinion and the conclusion that I have. So, first perk is the Mo Money perk. This is basically the core perk of the gun, it's the epic perk. This reads as every kill grants extra experience, and the second perk is Sharpshooter, which is the common perk, and it is an increased damage range which stacks particle ammo. Basically what this means is that whenever you get a kill with the Volk Corruption, you will get a Mo Money medal that pops up on your screen, and in Infinite Warfare every medal that you get awards you 50 XP. So every medal that you get whilst playing the game gives you 50 extra XP. So every time you get a kill you get 50 extra XP from this medal. And obviously if you've got the Mark II Corruption you'll get even more XP, which I'll go through now actually. So if you have the normal variant and you play in TDM, which if you get a kill it's 100 XP, and these are interchangeable for any mode, that gives you like 100 XP per kill. So TDM gives you 100 XP per kill normally, with the Volk Corruption will give you 150 XP, with the Mark II Corruption, because Mark IIs give you 15% extra XP, it'll give you 165. Because the Mo Medal perk it gives you a medal, this doesn't get affected by the Mark II statistic. And if you're in the Master Prestiges and you've unlocked the 30% extra XP stat for Mark II ARs, you'll get 30% extra XP, and this will give you 180 extra XP per kill in TDM. So that's almost double XP worthy, and obviously in double XP you'll get 360. That'd be pretty mad. Pretty crazy. I only have the normal variant of the Volk, which is what you see in the gameplay in Tourista, from DLC 2 actually, so yeah. In Domination you get 50 points per kill, and obviously with the Volk Corruption you'll get 100 XP with the normal variant. With the Mark II variant you'll get 107.5 XP, and in the Master Prestiges with 30% extra XP, for Mark II you should get 115, so it's not nearly as much in Domination, but you're actually getting over double the XP you'd normally be getting, which is because in Domination you get less XP per kill. This does not affect the score you get in game, so this isn't going to help you get score streaks faster in case you're getting it for that reason, but it does help you level up quicker. So if you want to level up really quick, get the Volk Corruption basically. The second perk, Sharpshooter, increased damage range, you don't notice it at all. I didn't even know I had this perk until I read up about it. So it really, you don't notice it really. You don't really notice the common perks that much. It'll help, I imagine it's helping in a good few situations, but it doesn't help that much. It must only make it better by like a fraction. So yeah, you can ignore that really. The core perk here is the Mo Money perk. But that's it for the perks. We're going to go over the aesthetics of the weapon. So I've got pictures on the screen I'm going to show you now, but the Corruption is basically, it's meant to look like an AK-74U, so it doesn't look identical to it, but the normal Volk looks like the AK-47, and the Volk Corruption is meant to look like the 74U. So the first change you're going to notice is that the barrel isn't as big. So the Volk's barrel is pretty long, but well, it's not even like a barrel, but it's an energy weapon, but the front of the gun's pretty long, and on the Corruption it's pretty short. It's a lot shorter than the Volk, so you can see that. Obviously the entire gun's changed in like the aesthetic design kind of thing, with all the electronics on the side and everything. Second one would be the stock. There's no stock, and this is kind of to make it look like the 74U a bit more. So there's no stock on this. The Volk has a big stock, as you can see from the photos. The next thing is that the actual main body of the gun doesn't have any electronics, or it does, but it's a lot neater. It doesn't like hang off the gun or anything, so that's pretty nice. The camo is also green. In the gameplay you're seeing me using the circuit board camo, but the actual camo with the gun is green. If you do have the circuit board camo, I recommend using it in this gun because it fits it very well. but basically in the Mark II one you're not going to see this because the Mark II camo is covering it, but yeah. The next change is that the magazine, the grip's a bit different, but that's really it. The foregrip, I have the foregrip on the picture, which I made a mistake by not taking it off, but that's not actually included with the gun. So yeah, but the magazine and the foregrip's a bit different as well. So that's it for the aesthetics, I believe. So you can resume back into the video now if you want to. But basically, we're going to go over my opinion and the conclusion of the gun, really. So obviously this doesn't change the Volk in any way other than aesthetics and giving you more XP. It doesn't make the gun any better. The gun is better now, seems how there was a buff which removed the side-to-side recoil pretty much. There is still a wee bit, but it's not really useful, it's a lot more reliable at a range, which is really where the Volk should be used, you know. So yeah, the Volk itself is a good weapon. It's a very good weapon. It's one of your weapons in the game, but it's a more challenging weapon. So in my opinion, it's better than the NV4, but it requires more skill than the NV4 and the K-bar. So it's kind of like, it's a better gun, but it takes more skill to use. Essentially, the NV4 and K-bar are easy to use weapons, whereas the Volk is a bit more challenging but more rewarding. So if you're not good with the Volk, obviously don't get this variant. But yeah, also I forgot to say this at the start, but there's meant to be a ballistic version of the Volk coming out pretty soon, I imagine, with the new weapons that are coming out hopefully next week, maybe not, because I thought they were coming out this week but they didn't, so you know. But when you're seeing this video it should be in a few days time, I suppose. But there's meant to be a ballistic Volk which is coming out, which basically means the gun's going to use bullets instead of energy bullets. So basically it's going to be the AK-74, no, AK-47, I was getting that mixed up. But yeah, if you want that instead of the corruption, don't even bother watching the rest of the video. Just wait for me to do a review on that if you want. But yeah, anyway, so the Moo Money perk gives you a good bit of extra XP, like I said, which if you're looking to level up and you're decent with the Volk, get this gun. Because, you know, if you do pretty well, even if you do slightly worse than you would with the NV4, you're going to get more XP. A considerable amount more XP. So definitely, if you want more XP and you're actually good with the Volk, get this gun. The corruption will help a lot in leveling up. So yeah, it's really good. And like I said, the damage range, the increased damage range doesn't help that much. It'll help a wee bit, you know, it's nice to have it, but it's not the core function of this gun. And like I said, obviously if you're not good with the Volk, don't get the corruption. It's just going to be stupid to get it if you're not good with the Volk. And if you're doing challenges with the Volk, if you're trying to get like diamond IRs or something, and you want the variant of the Volk that's better than the base one, go look at some videos on the corruption. I don't have the corruption, so I'm not going to make a video on it, but from what I've heard, the corruption's actually pretty bad. I'm not sure, I haven't used it like ever, but you should look up a video on that if you want to try to get a better Volk variant. But the corruption doesn't change it in any way, shape or form, other than the damage range, which is negligible. So if you have the Mark II variant of this gun, and you know you got it from a supply drop or something, use it. Like, even if you're bad with the Volk, try to get good with it and use it, because you'll get a ton of XP. Especially when you're in the Master Prestiges, you'll get a ton of XP from that 30% extra XP and the Moo Money battle. So it's definitely worth it. That's basically it, I believe. So, like I said, the Moo Money perk is the main core of this weapon. It gives you a lot more XP. If you want to level up quickly and you are good with the Volk, get this gun. If you have the Mark II variant of this gun, definitely use it. And if you're in the Master Prestiges and you've got the Mark II version of this gun, definitely start using it whenever you get the XP bonus from AR Mark IIs. There's some, I don't know what rank it is, but in the Master Prestiges, when you prestige one time, or in one of the prestiges, you'll get the ability to get 30% extra XP instead of 15% extra XP from Mark IIs. So if you have the Mark II corruption and you're in the Master Prestiges and you've unlocked that, definitely use the corruption. It'll help a ton. If you want to level up, that is. If you want to use something else, fair enough. But plain and simple, if you want to level up quickly and you're good with the Volk, get the corruption. If you're not good with the Volk, don't get this gun. And if you're looking for a variant of the Volk which is a lot better than the base variant and will help you with challenges or something, don't bother getting the corruption, because it won't help you in the slightest. But that's basically it. I got this gun from like a supply drop opening that I did off camera actually. It was the second bundle that I did of the bundle I did in my last supply drop opening, so I can link that in the description or in a card or something. So that's that. In next week I believe I'm going to be doing a new weapons review if they add new weapons next week, this coming Tuesday it should be. So if they add new weapons then I should be doing a review of them on Sunday, and the following week and I should be doing a Volk vintage review, I believe it is. So basically that's the ballistic Volk, so I want to do a review on that. But that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider leaving a like, maybe even subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.